So the first thing is I learned for myself that the best thing I could have done at the time was to reduce my carbohydrate consumption. So I dramatically reduced sugar, bread, potato consumption. My triglycerides dropped by 75%. My HDL doubled, which basically means that I'm not an anomaly. This is something that's relevant to everyone. The idea is that when we increase our blood sugar, it wreaks havoc actually with our blood lipids. And so it's not eating fat doesn't cause us to get fat or have high cholesterol. It really is the consumption of carbohydrates. So this is what I've learned. I basically incorporated this into my own life. I now lecture to healthcare workers. I also lecture at conferences. So for me, this is something I'm sharing with other professionals. So what I emphasize in my lectures is, and I'll be talking about at this meeting, is we have been told that in particular animal fat is unhealthy, saturated fat, also tropical oils. And this is something I've researched very heavily. And I call it the demonization of saturated fat, and it's just simply wrong. And so what I emphasize to my colleagues, especially those that prescribe high-fat diet for their patients, particularly I hear people all the time saying, my child has epilepsy, but I'm concerned that if I give him a high-fat diet, that we'll be trading off epilepsy for heart disease. And I lecture to physicians, I lecture to the public, and demonstrate for them that there is no reason to fear the saturated animal fat, that it's that combination of fat and sugar. That's what's really unhealthy. And I show the science behind the reason why we should not fear consumption of saturated fat.